Now, the Indian border security forces are battling an unprecedented Pakistani drone menace. Shivan has all the details. Over to you, Shivan.
Thanks, Aim. Again, it's India and Pakistan. Menace continues, at least at the borders. As of now, we're talking about India and Pakistan. The relationship between the two nuclear-armed neighbours have been rocky for a very long period of time. Islamabad, which has been associated with terrorism, is now exporting drugs and weapons via something that is difficult to track. And I'm talking about drones here. And this is not something which is new, but it has been going on for a while. Indian border security says it is battling an unprecedented drone menace. And Pakistan is sending drones across the border into India. They drop drugs into the Indian state of Punjab. One of the identified hotspots is just 2 kilometers away from the border that the two nations share. And there lies a village named Atari. Now, that is essentially where the village is. It's right next to the border and it's in the Indian state of Punjab. Now, the drones often carry opium or heroin in small sacks, sometimes even in empty Coca-Cola bottles. It is that small. Now, at times, the Pakistani drones have also dropped weapons into India. And that basically means that the drones that are coming in from Pakistan into India, they are capable of carrying heavier weights as well. This includes pistols and Chinese-made assault rifles as well. And no points for guessing what those rifles and pistols are used for, to spread terror in the Indian state. Now, let me tell you what kind of drones are being used. Some of the drones known as hexacopters, they are as wide as 8 feet. And hexacopters essentially means that they have these 6 rotors around. They are equipped with high-resolution cameras, which help them see even in the dark. A lot of these drones make it into India in the wee hours of the night. You see, Pakistani infiltrations across the border have been happening for decades. Drones we are seeing now, since some time, but everything from camels, carrier pigeons, human traffickers, and underground pipes as well. Everything has been used by the Pakistani nation to spread terror into India, send drugs and, of course, weapons as well. They have been used to ferry drugs across the heavily guarded border. Now, the officials say that the drones have added an entirely new dimension to security lapses here. And of course, the security concerns here, and the technology is only getting more sophisticated, making it more difficult to track them. There was a time when drones could be detected simply because their noise and their lights. The noise was loud enough, you could tell that a drone is making its way towards you because of the amount of noise that it made. But now things have changed. Anti-drone technology, now there are mini drones that are nearly silent. There are models that can fly as high as 1 kilometer. So not only are they out of sight, but they are also silent enough to infiltrate. They are much more difficult to spot. In fact, some models can detect anti-drone technology as well and change their frequency and direction mid-air to avoid being captured. And as winter sets in, the foggy conditions don't make it any easier. And poor visibility have only added to the drone menace. Now, since the beginning of the year, Indian border security officials have intercepted 90 drones from Pakistan. The Indian border security is always on high alert when it comes to this specific border that India has, apart from all others as well. Now, some as deep as 12 kilometers inside the Indian territory. That is as far as these drones, they infiltrate. Now, according to the border security forces, drones are responsible for about 60% of the drug smuggling in Punjab this year itself.